I'm Daniel Kriska, Creative Director of Wishmaster's Afterworld. Today, we'll talk a little about the story. If you don't have an album at home where the story is already in the package, this is a brief summary for you. The story unfolds in the future where the existence of magic was revealed to humanity in good faith. Everything was working well. The famine ended, the diseases was no longer there, and people began working on the settlements on Mars as the number of people on the planet rose rapidly. It was a utopia, but it only lasted less than a year. Ruat, one of the members of the Magic Council, launched the rule and unleashed the World War III to wipe out hundreds of thousands of humanity to control and build the world he wants. The other members tried to prevent him, but failed. The youngest of them, Magorath, sacrificed his life to save She, also a member of the Magical Council that initiated the idea of revealing the secrets of magic publicly. She was the only one that could possibly stop Ruat. Just before his death, Magorath vowed to be born again and destroy Ruat. She is supposed to deploy his medallion to his incarnation, and so he receives his memories of his previous life. However, after Magorath's death, Ruat took the medallion and destroyed it. About 300 years have passed. Nearly the whole planet became a harsh wasteland, of which the last life was slowly dying. But she didn't give up. She gathered around a few thousand survivors and built the city of Emre, which is protected by the magical barrier from its enemies. Ruat washed out the brains of most of the survivors and built several huge cities that were completely devoted to him. At the year of 2393, she went through the desert looking for the survivors. She encountered two dying wanderers who needed water. She did not hesitate. They drank, but disappeared right after. Magorath's medallion appeared in their place. She remembered him very well. She lifted him from the ground and the medallion started pulling her forward. When she arrived at the ruined city, she knew there were survivors who didn't want to join Ruat or her. A lot of people still blamed her for causing the apocalypse. Ruat wanted to put an end to it and to bomb the city. The medallion led her to one building in front of which a newborn baby was abandoned. As she lifted him from the ground, the medallion lit up. She has to run away quickly because Ruat's ships had already arrived in the city and had begun the destruction. Fortunately, she managed to flee in time to get into Emre, where they were safe. 20 years have passed and Magorath's incarnation grew up, but she had not yet told him anything about his origin. Suddenly there was an alarm. Ruat's army has arrived. They were already strong enough to overcome the barrier. So she decided to deploy the Magorath's medallion. His past life had run in front of his eyes. He was startled and fled. She had to try to fight Ruat herself. He was stronger, and even though she was trying hard, she was losing. Eventually Magorath came to help her, and they, together, defeated him. Magorath took control of Emre and gradually began to heal the entire planet. She has gone unknown to. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be appreciated. Thanks for your support, and see you next week.